All right. You can probably, I don't know, hear the fan. But asleep. Different setting here. I'm in my room, and life happens. Right. That's the topic. Life just happens. Actually, no. The topic is when life is hard. Right. Living is difficult. Living is exhausting. You know, you tell yourself that you tell yourself so many things, right? Like stop comparing yourself. Oh, life is gonna be okay. Like life is steady. You know, for the record, like I keep mentioning this in a lot of my videos that there's nothing wrong with my life. You know, my life has been pretty good. It's been stable. There's nothing wrong with my life. It's just it's not the life that you want. You know, you don't the way you look. You don't want to look this way, and the way your life, just generally like the way your life looks. It's not what you want. You have a life that you envision, and that's the life that you want to try to get. And the thing is that thinking that the thought like or the acknowledgement of your life not being the one that you want is it's very exhausting, especially when you're in the mix of comparing yourself to other people. You feel rushed because life is moving so fast and you're trying to keep up with it. And you like when you can't keep up with when you can't keep up with it, now you start feeling behind. And you start telling yourself, you try to calm yourself down, like you're not behind. You tell yourself so many like positive things, trying to calm yourself down and make you not feel behind, right? But you don't believe it. You tell yourself so many things, and you just don't believe what you're telling yourself, and that's the problem. That's the issue. That's the problem I've been having, is that you can't force yourself to believe something if you just don't believe it. You tell yourself, you tell yourself not to compare yourself to people, but yet you still do. You don't you keep telling yourself all these things, and even though it is right to say it, right? Like you should not compare yourself to other people. You should understand that everybody's at different stages of their life. It's not a race. Even if it is, the race is not even finished yet, so you can't really say that you failed, right? Like all of these things, they're right. They're not wrong. But our body just keeps thinking otherwise. Our minds just keep thinking otherwise. We have two minds, right? The you know you you the mind that thinks this way, and the mind telling itself to not think that way. you know so life is draining. Life is very draining when you're trying to tell yourself not to think this way, because you can't help but think this way. You can't help but think that you're behind, but you keep telling yourself that you're not behind. And it's very draining. It's very draining to like sustain yourself, to not get so what's I don't think this is the right word, but sporadic, or like all over the place, right? Because your mind is gonna naturally go all over the place. So you're gonna think this way, think this way, think this way, and then your other mindset is trying to like be like, okay, let's not get too mixed up, like damage control. And it's exhausting doing that. Like achieving what you want. I mean, it's cliche, which you know, life is just tiring. It's draining, right? And you just don't really know what to do from here besides just trying to tackle the day. You just keep going day by day, just keep moving on, and it's like like I said, it's weird, right? It's your like your whole life. It's it's just it's just a mix of a bunch of things, bunch of emotions, bunch of thoughts, and it's like you just like I said, you just don't know. You know, you just don't really know what to do with yourself. You can't really control yourself because like it's very hard trying to control yourself. You know, it's kind of difficult because like I said, your mind or your body just naturally does something, and I don't even know if I'm really tired. I should be sleeping by now. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I'm supposed to sleep soon, but you know, life is hard. But I think we'll gonna wrap it up from here. I don't know. I might make just a bunch of videos, just titling the same thing. Oh, life is hard, or life can be difficult sometimes. When like you know, I might just keep listing a bunch of videos, dude. I don't know. I kind of like just venting out, talking about how hard life is, cause life really is hard, and it's just nice like just saying it, and I don't know. It's like for some reason like opening up to your problems or just observations or just saying things. You don't like I don't you don't necessarily have to say it to other people. I mean, I think you should. Like at least to people that you're close with. But because I'm not like I don't know if you know, but this might be my your first time actually watching me, right? But I'm a very like reserved person. I'm a very introverted person. You know, I'm not really the one who's like very open. You know, I don't really open a lot. So I'm not very good at expressing my feelings or expressing my thoughts, right? So it's like um you know, I don't really like I said, I'm not very good at it. I'm trying to practice it. But I don't know. But yeah, I am gonna wrap it here. I don't know. I might be just keep talking a bunch of videos like this. But anyways, peace out, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Oh, I hope that all of you guys are just doing well tonight or today or whatever time you're watching this. I hope you're just doing well right now, and I wish the best for you. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you on the next video, and I don't know what the next topic is, but we'll see. We'll find out. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you, and I hope that you're doing well.